So I think that was pretty evenly balanced. I think Dietz has got a tricky one to work out who's
Does.
ahead at this.
You might have to bring in half points and things.
No. We've still got the multiple choice. I feel like this multiple choice is more important than any multiple choice we've done before. I don't know how you feel, but that's my thinking. Oof. And I've got an unbelievable one. I've got one that you are definitely going to guess, because whenever I think I'm clever with you, you always get it right. So here it is. All right, we're going to go to the snowy north now. We're going to row right across the Alps into Switzerland.
Wow.
Up into Germany. No. And then we're going to turn left. We're going to hook a left.
Yeah.
Into Denmark.
Vikings.
Norway. Yeah, we're going to go into the Vikings. And the legends of the Vikings, the Norse god.
So I don't say Nordbrew, I say Norse brew.
Yes. Good. Another 5 minutes and then I get to go home.
The Oryx. Vice. What do you got?
I've got the Ram Stout, which I love. This is my favorite one, yeah.
I like the Vice.
All right, so in the legend of the Vikings, the Norse god Balder was killed using what implement? A spade, a sprig of mistletoe, a horse's saddle, or his own hands?
Slap yourself. No,
you quit hitting yourself. Why are you hitting yourself?
So, as a horse's saddle, a sprig of mistletoe, or the spade. Oh, man.
I would have thought you would have been more understanding about that given your troubles.
No, I think there's a lot of bullshit right there, man. Well, there's only one right. So I think slapping himself with his own hands is like Balder didn't know.
I mean, be creative with it. Maybe he choked himself to death. You know, I mean, we don't.
That's gross. Oh, that's very gross.
Yeah.
It
is a Viking myth.
I think, like, you know what I think is like a horse saddle. I would say they didn't even have saddles. That's what I think. I think that's a lie.
The Vikings didn't have saddles in like the 800s. The saddles that were invented some 2,500 years before. I mean, I sorry to sound so incredulous, but what the fuck?
Did Alexander the Great didn't have a saddle?
No, he did. He didn't have stirrups.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So the horse basically had a blanket that he sat on.
No, it had the thing, shape of a saddle.
Is it?
Yeah, like a seat. Yeah. I mean, think about it. There were elephants that they built complex seats on them.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay, fine. Saddle, maybe spade, mistletoe, or his own hands. I would say he was killed with a fucking mistletoe.
Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's called a missile, right? It's a missile toe.
Yeah, mistletoe.
It's a terrible joke. I hope people give us dislikes for that. I deserve them.
Mistletoe is my final answer.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
All right. You seem very confident.
Yeah.
You seem like you're like, hands is ridiculous, but mistletoe makes sense. So let me tell you the story. All right. So the Norse god Balder was the son of Odin.
Okay.
And he was known to be essentially invincible. He couldn't be harmed by any object. And all the gods used to take this as a party game. So they would throw things at Balder. Because they knew he couldn't be harmed by them. So they'd throw axes at him and shit, and they'd laugh at him, and they'd think it's really funny. And this went on for, I suppose, thousands of years until Loki, and it's always Loki.
I've heard that name.
Yeah, went to them and told them that there was one thing that, like that they should really throw at him. Like, hey, have you tried this thing? Throw this thing at him. Because it turned out that was his one weakness. His Achilles heel, if you will.
Uh-huh.
And that thing that they threw at him and killed him with was mistletoe. Yeah, congratulations. Well done.
Wow,
Yeah.
Balder was killed with mistletoe at a party. And was it like...
Yeah, it was totally like it was an accident. And then, of course, Loki thought it was hilarious, being the trickster god. He thought this was a great prank to get.
Wow.
I mean, who essentially I think would be his brother, right? Because Loki was Odin's son as well. So he was like, hey, for japes, let's fuck up my brother.
Do you know, I'm a big fan of the lady who wrote the book Chocolat. I forget her name. She once retweeted something. I tweeted her.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's very cool. And she wrote another Sleep Pale Sister. She's quite a dark British author, you know,
She wrote
in
the one
content.
about oranges as well. Orange.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's coming back to me. But I forget her name. But she's wonderful. I love her. But I think at some point she was working on a book called The Gospel of Loki.
Okay.
Yeah, so interesting read, I'm sure, if she's done it. Yeah. So that's that. That's all I have to say about Loki.
I mean, to bring the conversation kind of in a circle, a lot of the stuff from Lord of the Rings is actually from Norse mythology. Like the names of all of the dwarves are accurate Norse mythology. And yeah, I mean, so there's a second episode in this whole thing.
Yes. Oh, yeah.